creator and co-founder of the most incredible global festival,
Wow.
Afro Nation.
Wow.
Hey guys, so we are back, and today, as always, is going to be a special day. We have none other than the incredible entrepreneur himself,
innovator
by foundation layer
Yes.
for every single person that you know in this field, from fashion to food to entertainment in general, to dancers, to DJs, to
music.
Who are the people? Who are the people on stage?
Host.
To the host. You do not know anyone in this entertainment industry within Afrobeats that has not come through a production of Smade. And we are so blessed that he has taken time out of his extremely busy schedule.
Very busy.
Extremely. 1 minute you call Smade, I'm in this country. You call Smade, I'm just doing a festival.
He's international, baby.
By the way, creator and co-founder of the most incredible global festival,
Afronation.
Wow.
Listen,
Wow.
when I say we have the top dog of the toppest dog in the
so
building,
You better
we never
clap for
disappoint
him.
you.
Wow.
The self-made man himself.
Self-made,
Wow.
made in Africa.
Listen, when
Do you actually know who you are,
when
Smade?
3 African beauties, queens, call you,
Listen,
you must pull your ears and turn up.
you like good things.
You know, so yeah, I feel privileged to be here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for.
Smade has been one of the first people that I can say has truly supported CEO dancers. I think you gave us one of our big performances. Like we came, I think that was Hammersmith Apollo.
Yes.
2011 to
I
back.
actually have a
Calendar.
picture with all 3 of you, Indigo too.
This is before the beard, right?
Before wait. I'm going to
got
pass
the
it on
beard
to
to
you.
finish us all.
You can show the audience. It was 3 of you all around me. I was wearing a T-shirt that said CEO.
I remember that picture.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
You 3 just came all around me and took a picture.
Yeah, I remember
and,
that.
You know, I still see that picture because that was the early stages of what we're all enjoying today. What an introduction. Thank you so much.
Honestly.
Thank you.
It's
guys.
not even an introduction
You know.
that was difficult. It's something that is constantly happening. You stay so present in providing a platform for people to shine. I know you're heavily behind the scenes.
Thank you.
And a lot of people don't give you your flowers, but you really pave.
We don't need no flowers. It's
No.
okay.
What do you need? No flowers. What do we need?
We
to
need
give
money.
you?
No, I'm joking.
At some point, money, but I just want everybody to just get the whole vision.
Okay.
You know, get the drift, understand that some of us started this out of passion.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, let's do it for the culture. Let's do it for Afrobeats. Let's do it for us.
Yes.
Because we didn't have that platform.
We didn't.
So to be here today, as an African, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like our fashion, our music, you know,
Our
who we are,
food.
our food.
Even seeing people
You know.
do festivals with African acts.
Listen,
It's insane.
It's insane because this man started this when nobody was giving us
you.
Anything.
Let's O2 allow a
Troxy.
black
Remember
artist.
Troxy?
Troxy.
Troxy never allowed us to breathe.
Troxy was our playground. That was our second home at one point.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've done so well. How does it feel? Like you have I see you as an innovator.
Yeah.
A trend starter.
Yeah.
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer, you know.
Thank you.
Like how does it feel?
Ooh, like I said, it's a dream come true. You know, I feel privileged to be alive to witness what we are enjoying today.
Yeah.
First of all, you know, you thank God. We used to dream for times like this.
Yeah.
You know, I literally was intentional about every minute and every second I've invested in this industry. I studied everything. I went to school to study it.
Let's talk about the studies, because
Yeah.
you have some marketing behind you. You have business behind you. You studied in University of Wales.
Yes.
How do I know
What?
that?
Yes, you did your
tell-
research.
tell
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was where I did my master's.
Your masters.
So
Amazing.
I got to this country at the age of 18, 19, trying to find my path. You know, I came from, my father created the brand Smade, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tell us what Smade actually means.
It means Segun Mohib Adeosun. So SMADE. It's my father's initials.
Wow.
So my initial is also the same. SMADE. Segun Mutiu Adeosun Jr. So my son also has the same name. So it's generational.
Oh, nice.
But
Wow,
when
legacy.
I got here, I wanted a brand that everybody could accept, not just my initials or my father's initials. And I called it Self-Made. So
Yes.
Self-Made became the tagline for Smade. You know, and it just simply means that you can do the impossible. You can grow yourself, build yourself, drive yourself to the greatness that you think or dream of.
Yeah.
That's just what self-made means.
Yeah.
And I worked my ass off to this seat I'm sitting on.
Yeah.
You know, and every single day I'll continue to do that. You know,
Yeah.
I studied it. I went full force to find the ingredients of us getting to the spotlight. And I'm talking about Africans.
Yeah.
You know, not just in the music industry, but, you know, the food industry, the fashion industry,
Yeah.
now penetrating into the arts world.
Yeah.
Art is a future. It's always been there, but it's been neglected. Art is coming strong. Music is art.
Yeah.
You know, fashion is art. You know, dance,
It's art.
everything is art. And that's the focus. So we're now about to unleash something even different. There's no stopping for me.
Hey.
You know,
Amazing.
I strongly believe if everybody says what I said earlier, that this has always been something of passion.
Yeah.
When I met Wiz, I didn't know that, you know, we would get here, but I believed. When I met David, I didn't know we were going to get, but I believed. I studied marketing and advertising when I had to choose what, you know, course I was going to go for. And Afro Nation today, that is the biggest black festival, was my case study for my master's.
Wow.
So every single thing I have done has been intentional. From the club parties to the concerts to the tours, you know, I was the first to start doing tours around the UK.
Wow. Can I
Facts,
also say
facts.
those club
That's-
parties were highly banging. Like
Yeah.
I didn't. Every party I was there, Smade knew me. It was my house. I'm so sorry.
But you see, the beauty of it is what's happening today.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it was like walking against the grain.
It was. It
Now
really was.
it's like we're getting the attention of
getting
not
it.
just ourselves, but of the world.
Yes.
People
Now
are looking at us.
We're the coolest.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be friends with an African.
African
now.
lad.
You
Yeah.
know?
And
And
everyone
on
wants to
top
come
of
to
that
Africa.
list, you say Nigeria, you
Yeah.
say Ghana, you
Yeah.
say South Africa,
Yeah.
because of what our music is doing.
Yes.
You know, so how much more can we amplify what's going on?
Yes.
And that takes me back to what I said on my way here to my manager, Jamal, that everything we have done in the last 15, 20 years, it's time for us to do again.
Again.
Yes.
You know, it's like revamping, it's like refueling, it's like doing it all over again. If you're blaming any artist for not investing in their culture and the game, that's that artist. That's on you. You do what you're supposed
To do for the
as a
culture.
dancer, as CEO dancers, as Smade the promoter,
Yeah.
as any artist out there that is watching this,
Yeah.
you do your part.
Yes.
You're not going to wait for anybody else to come and say, let's invest in a studio, let's create a hub,
Yes.
let's do this for this. No.
Absolutely.
You keep taking that step and surely you'll get there.
That's really
Yeah.
motivated me
Yeah.
as like right
Goosebumps.
now as
Yeah,
well. I
yeah.
feel really motivated.
That's inspiring, man.
It shows to say, you know, you guys, you know, you see how far we've come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even after how many years of separation, you've come back.
Yeah.
Do you know how
needed.
many
It was
artists
needed.
think they've fallen off that can come back?
Oh my goodness, that is so true.
Yeah.
So think about it.
That
think
is
about it
true.
that way. A lot of people, a lot of creators have been, you know, either disappointed or heartbroken and just left their scene.
Yeah.
But those are key people that we need.
Yeah.
How do we
Because
bring them
they
back?
really
They paved
really
the
make
way.
a difference.
Yeah.
Like I could even if I take this back to even we were talking about Debanj.
Yeah.
And you know, I still don't know an entertainer that can entertain on that level. Like
Fact.
there's so many artists,
Fact.
but I don't know anyone, and it feels like there's a lesson to be learned.
Fact. I was with the band last week,
Yeah.
and I told him, you were the reason why I made Afronation my case study.
Wow.
You were
Stop
the
it.
artist I worked on.
Oh wow.
You were the future. You were the start.
Yeah.
You know, you were the first to sell our O2 Indigo 2009.
Imagine.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
and you brought out something in me that made me the entrepreneur that I am today. Because it was from there I learned so much. A lot of things came to me from, you know, him being on stage performing, watching him, to, you know, the band, the DJs, to the crowd, of like understanding the market. You have to understand the market. That was when I started understanding our market, that they will come late but pay more. So sometimes you hold back some tickets because you know that you will sell last minute.
Oh my gosh,
That
A
is
yes.
true.
£25 ticket could cost £500 if you
Wow.
know. So you have to be smart with it. Though.
It's true.
The band show in 2009. Okay, so Coco Bar was having issues selling out that show, and who was the popping promoter at the time? Me.
Yeah, I was only Cocoa Bar then. Like,
Coco Bar was the only popping. Then I was a rookie of the industry. Then I was just disrupting everywhere with my parties and all of that. So Coco Bar called me up and said, "Yo, come, let's sell out this show. I'm struggling." So I went to the office, packed 1,000 tickets, used my church mind.
you know about that saying.
I used my church mind. And what did I do? I said, all the relationships that I've built around the community, from the barber shops to the restaurants to the takeaway shops, I started putting those tickets there. And I went on my BlackBerry. You know, you can get your tickets in this outlet. Trust me, that weekend we sold out.
I love that.
I had to go back and collect another. Roper was like, how did you do it? You know, I said, leave that to me. And that became my game for a long time. And because of your personality and how you relate with people, you can find yourself through that. And I knew that this was made for me, and I never stopped. And I thank God that, you know, God chose me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's some people here that they feel like they're supporting, but they're not supporting. You know, they're here for the money. They're here for the fame. They're here for one thing or another.
Yeah.
You know, but people like us are passionate. You see how we started? We never knew or saw
What it
money.
could be. Yeah.
Absolutely no.
It was
yeah.
not about money.
Yeah.
It was about for the culture. Let's do it. Let's take this.
And I think what
to
I
the
like
next level.
about you as well is that you don't gatekeep. Like,
Yeah.
you're always really
Why?
like, people say there's support, but I can call Smade to be like, there's this idea. He would just help me, like,
Help
think
you
about it like
navigate
this.
it. Yeah.
You
No,
know,
it's true.
he doesn't ever go like, well,
It was
okay.
also a weak spot for
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Because a lot of people found that as a way to just walk over me. So, but I never stopped sharing. I never stopped giving. You know, there's some takers, there's some givers. Some people came to take, and some don't mind giving. So what you just said, when I open my door and be accessible to everybody,
Yeah.
you know, it's because I love what I do. But some people can take it for granted.
Yeah.
Some people
100%.
can, you know, walk over you for it and disrespect you for it. But if you know what you're doing,
Yeah.
if you know why you're doing what you're doing, then, you know, the rest is, you know, easy. So gatekeeping, you know, let me tell you a story. Even some gatekeepers can work to your favor.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Okay.
When we were trying to cross over to the mainstream, I was just, you know, trying to see who are the right people to pinch. The right people in position, but they never knew they were in position. There were people in these big organizations that could change where we needed to be, that had the keys to the gate. Instead of us going around in circles. If I hadn't played ball with those gatekeepers or worked with them, we'll still be going around in circles.
Yeah.
But you understand that there are some takers. They came to take.
Yeah.
Find them and use them accordingly, just to cross over
to the next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
That's
Use
really
everybody accordingly.
Yes.
for real.
Yeah, so being a gatekeeper is not a bad thing. Just do
Yeah.
it well. Understand, you want to make your money, but deliver, to the
Something.
dreamers, deliver to us. Make sure you get us there, and then you make money equally because the game is now making money 360.
Yeah.
Everybody
I love
makes-
that.
Obviously, we have a personal relationship with you. We know you, but the public see you as the business mogul that you are. Businessman. You're the culture, face of the culture. You're trailblazer. Everything about you just screams star and culture. You're basically one of the founders of what's going on now.
Yeah.
But we need to find out on a personal level, like for you. Obviously, we know you're a family man as well. But can you rank these priorities in order? So not to give you pressure.
Pressure.
Yes, okay, big pressure. So family, friends, faith, fans, or finances. What comes in order? What would you say in order? So you've got family, friends, faith, fans, and finances.
Faith, family, finances.
Keep it real.
Keep the friends to the end.
Thank you.
So the fans come before the friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I don't have friends. If I can't call you family, you're not my friend.
I love that.
Everybody,
I love that.
everybody's my friend. Imagine I have 1.1 million friends.
Yeah.
But the family is really the
That's it.
If I cannot call, what did we call each other?
brother.
Brother, sister.
sister.
But are we actually blood related?
No.
That's because I can call you. You've earned that position for me to be able to call you sister. Outside of the fact that I've known you for, over
Too
10
long.
years, almost
Yeah.
2 decades.
Over 10 years, Bao.
Almost 2 decades.
South London times.
That's my opinion.
Sorry,
Of
South
friends.
London.
Yeah. That's my opinion
Yeah.
of what you call family.
Yeah.
Friends are always going to be in competition with you.
Listen.
Friends are always
Talk
going to
that
envy
talk.
you. You see, the biggest disease that we have as humans is greed.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's not cancer. It's not malaria. It's not thin. It's greed. The greed and envy that we have in us, some people don't know how to manage it.
Yeah.
You want what Soliat is wearing because you like it. Do you understand?
Lab.
Oh my God.
Okay, come on, give it up. You want that.
Yeah.
But instead of appreciating it, you're hating it.
You're hating
Do
it.
you understand? And this happens a lot within our industry. But I'm glad that we have a podcast here, which is very educational.
Yeah.
I've
very
seen
much so.
your first episode is banging.
Come on.
This
So
is
just
episode
going
2, right?
No, we don't know
We
yet.
don't know yet.
Okay, so you're
When
just
it shows,
like-
it shows.
Yeah, on the show.
But I'm happy to be one of the first set of people
Yeah.
to
So
just to
embrace
kind
this,
of- Just to kind of go off what you just said, have you ever had to let go of a friendship in order to grow professionally?
Oof.
That's a tough
That's
one.
that's a good one. Pressure.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And how did you go about that?
It happens all the time. Put my priorities straight. I know what I want.
And you just cut them off, or is it like a
They just
conversation?
fall off.
Wow.
Naturally, you see, when I started, I was being laughed at by my friends.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is
I
it-
was, I was
You're still
being
grinding.
laughed at for being the party boy, while my friends were doing
9 to
Fs.
5, yeah.
9 to
They were
5.
doing Fs.
What's
Oh,
F?
okay. Yeah.
So I was
I'm
a
a
guy.
good girl. Me, I
Yeah.
don't know half the things. I'm a good girl. What F?
Yeah.
In school.
Yeah.
While I was studying in uni, I'm sure my guys are watching now. I've had some of them pull up to me at Smade Lounge and say like, damn, that's tough.
Yes.
You
As
did
they
it.
should.
Because then we didn't see this in you.
Yeah.
They were popping then. They were on the street.
They were the
And
boys.
I ended up doing most of their course works for them and end up doing parties and begging them to come to my parties. And they diss me and be like, what are you doing, man? Come and join us. And I'm like, nah, but I knew I had a vision. I had my goals and I had my dreams and I just focused on it and I didn't let no friend, no family, nobody tell me what I was about to do because I believed so much in it. So first of all, you got to believe in yourself.
Yes.
Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're going to have these friends tell you otherwise, and they'll show you the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, just because of their envy or because they don't see the plan that God has given to you.
Yeah.
I'm not here to preach, but it's a fact.
It's real.
It's
true.
my brother.
It's a fact.
true.
It's what I've been through personally.
Yeah.
You asked me a question and I've just answered. If any friend, and yes, I started this dream, this journey with people, you know, but not everybody has the vision.
Yeah. You have to be willing.
Along the line, you're going to have some supporters.
Yes.
You're going to have some fans, but they're still not the dreamers.
It's true.
Do you understand that?
It's true.
Even your investor that's coming to put money down is not a dreamer.
No.
Yeah, no.
Your dream is so powerful that it's stuck to you.
And it's in your dreams, in your head.
We
Nobody
all
else
have
knows
different
it.
dreams. We're all creators. We're all superstars in our own world. You need to learn how to bring it out.
Hey, Smade, it's like you're talking directly to me. Well, you are, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Injected.
Before I ask my question, I have a little. So I try to work with Smade.
I'm screaming.
Yo, so we said keep it real. So I
Yeah,
try
keep
to
it
work
real.
with.
100%.
One thing I know about Smade, you see how he's saying like he knows exactly what he wants. 100%. That is how it is. That even, and I think I'm kind of similar because I know what I want. So it was two headstrong people trying to collaborate, and I wasn't budging. He wasn't budging. I said, this is not working at all. And we just had to somewhat like respect each other's hustle and just be like, sometimes
Maybe next time.
maybe next time. And to be honest, I think Afronation was where like it really worked for me to be my own boss and he to be the head of it and stuff. It was really nice. And a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people know this. So Afronation, I approached this man and I said, hey, I would love to choreograph and stuff. And he said to me, Zini, so many people have told me that I want to do this thing. So many people have told me that, Sha, if I want to do it, Sha, that I have to remove my money. I said, no, bros, it's not happening. Head on strong. You know how I am.
Yeah.
So I think
Break it down. How to remove your money? How?
No, he said that
Reduce
we have
the
to do
money.
it. No, I have to do it pro bono, so I can't be paid for it because so many other people, and it's also supply and demand. If so many people are approaching you to do it for free, then why do you have to pay for it? It's not the same thing.
Right.
So now I had David's show, and he had brought some of the other co-founders to the show, and then they watched because I was handling the dances for David's show, and then they watched that show and they were like, oh, who did this dance for the show? And he was like, it's my sis Ezine, and still replugged me in for that opportunity. And then they brought out
That's
a budget
how Afro Nation.
literally how it kicked off.
Listen, behind the scenes, off the stage, I put your name there.
I know.
Not just you. Not just you.
Yes.
Like, so the build-up of Afro Nation, there was 7 years of back-to-back concerts that I invested in.
Wow.
Afro Nation was launched in 2019. I chose not to talk too much about Afro Nation, but
Talk
because,
about it.
because you mentioned it.
No, I want to
just-
talk about a lot of stuff because there's something that happened.
Because you mentioned it.
Yeah.
The build-up of Afro Nation was a lot of consistent back-to-back shows that was happening at the O2 Indigo, most like Indigo, HMV. You know, I did some other smaller Indigos, Islington. You know, just to build based on the capacity of the talent. You know, if the talent can sell out Islington, I put them in a very good, O2 Islington. If it matches Indigo, I put them in Indigo, and if it matches Arena, you put them in the Arena. So with you guys were part of the people working with me in that build-up. So I took everybody along with me to Afro Nation.
Yeah.
Eddie Cardi was hosting my shows.
Yeah.
Adi Shokwe was hosting my shows.
Yeah.
Ezine and CEO were dancing for me. You know, like you've done a few, and
Shows,
it was okay for me to put her forward because you guys were not really dancing then. She was the one
Of course.
active at the time, and we were still in touch. So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I even behind your back,
Yeah, I know
I'll
you were
push
still
you
pushing.
forward.
Yeah, I knew.
The same thing I did for the food industry. There were people like Ish Oshodi that I brought on. For Yam Carnival, I brought Enish,
It's the side eye Solia is giving you. It's
You know,
the side eye.
You were not cooking then now.
Yes,
Solia,
I was,
calm down. You were not cooking at the first year of Afronation.
Smade?
2019, were you cooking?
Do you know that was the reason why
Could you cook for 1,000 people?
1 second. Do you know that was the reason why we fell out?
I know.
And I
Because
didn't even
you didn't
fall.
understand. You
no,
took
no,
it too
no. I
personal.
didn't take nothing personal. I didn't even take anything personal. The reason why
So you're telling the viewers that we fell out over...
we didn't even fall out. I
Okay.
didn't even know there was a falling out until Smade.
You just said it.
No, okay. Let me take back my word.
Shake the table.
Shake
I didn't even know there was he felt some type of way until Smade called me with his own hand, though, called me to congratulate me that I had a son, the son that I already had for over a year. I'm thinking, I don't understand. Are you just seeing this? It was like, sis, you had a baby? I didn't know. Congratulations. I was like, bro, he's about to be one. What happened? It's like, yeah, I unfollowed you. I said, wait, I don't
I'm
understand.
a follower too, so don't
I said, wait, I
feel
don't
you.
understand. What happened? It's like, oh, don't you remember that day when I was like, bro.
I have another question.
No, we're not done with the question.
We're not done. She's still talking.
Yeah, we're not done.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't move on.
Yeah, thank
us
you.
Speak. Let us speak a mind.
But as my brother, I would have expected you, if I did offend you, if I did piss you off, if I did upset you in such a way, I would have expected you to pull me like an aburo and say, guy, what you did yesterday or what you did last week, even if you needed time to recover, what you did last week, I didn't like it. Don't do that again.
Okay.
But you
so,
didn't do
guys,
that.
If you're watching this podcast and you know Soliat, you know exactly where I'm coming from. And your two sisters know what I'm talking about.
Do you guys know what he's talking about?
I feel like you're going to jump on me, so I'm quiet.
Wait, don't jump on nobody.
No, I'm
please.
jumping.
I'm not
But the
trying
fact that
to
they're
make
being
you
quiet
look bad.
is even... No, it's not about making me look bad.
But don't say that. Wait, okay, let me tell you what I think. So I
Be
feel
honest.
like, wait,
we are.
I'm
Be
being, let me
honest.
be, I'm being honest. So no,
I'm not perfect myself, Soliat.
100%.
So I make mistakes. So even
as
if
do
I give me the opportunity to correct myself if I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong.
I
the
feel like-
decision I made was not wrong.
No,
was it?
I wasn't upset. Okay, anyway, carry on.
I think from my understanding of, because I wasn't there, the Solia I know is not someone that would make a fuss. So for me, this sounds very new, right? And however, having said that, I feel like even if it happened, because I also don't think Smade will pluck something out of thin
Yeah.
air as well. I think in that retrospect as well, if you guys, and I think this is what Solia is trying to say, if we are as close as we say we are,
Don't
as
smile
we
at
say
me.
that we're family, shouldn't
Hello,
there
you.
be a level of conversation?
yeah. So I feel like it was passion
seriously,
from both ends.
Wouldn't there be a
Listen.
level of
I was gonna
conversation?
say
But
that.
that is real. Like, how do you
So
navigate that? Because she's saying, if I'm really your family, there should be a level of actually.
I think after a while, you can, you can grow and
Yeah.
understand how to manage it.
So are you gonna unblock me?
When make a public apology, then I will.
Okay.
Then, you know what? I forgive you long time ago.
Okay.
Honestly, and that's why I called you to congratulate you on your baby boy.
Yeah.
I heard in a party, I think it was Bazzi or someone that said, "Oh, you had a baby," and I didn't know.
Yeah.
And genuinely, I called you and I wished
Yeah,
you well, and we had a long chat talking.
yeah.
We even came on voice call and went on video call.
Yeah,
Do you understand that?
Of
So
course.
that's the love. The love was always there, but you just didn't understand. And it's not just you. I
Yeah.
wronged a lot of people emotionally
Yeah.
because they believe that they're entitled because they know Smade. But even artists say the same. I've got beef and hate in the industry because I have made decisions that benefited the industry, not me.
Right.
So this is something I gotta live with. This is something I understand the capacity, and it's not just me. Every promoter out there face this. They will understand what I'm saying.
So I would like to say, because I don't think we've ever actually spoken since then. If I ever upset you, or I did anything to offend you,
Is this camera?
It's on.
it's absolutely on. If I've done anything to offend you, I respect you so much, like as a big brother. And I wouldn't want you to be upset with me. I wouldn't want you to be angry with me. None of those things. So if I've ever done anything to upset you, I mean, clearly I did. I apologize wholeheartedly. And I'm sorry.
Let me unfollow her.
Okay. I don't even care if you follow me. But in real life.
That's what, guys, when I say this podcast is so real and so raw.
Let me unblock her.
And then
follow me.
You blocked her for real.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I love the rawness, the healing.
Honestly.
Do you accept my apology?
Yeah, I think this is...
Who's
Who's going to click the follow?
No, you do it. No, let him do it. No, you do it.
No, you do it. The same finger that you used to unfollow is the same finger.
Okay, so we have a question for you.
Cool, let's go.
Okay, you have just won the biggest award of your life. Who is the first person you call?
God.
Who's Smade, please?
God.
Actual number.
07.
Yeah, no, but why are we dictating? Why are we micromanaging
because
his answer?
of what I have been through. You don't know.
Okay, who's the second person?
The second person.
Do you want to specify a human being?
And I like
No,
your
a
thinking.
goat.
She
She said, do you want to specify a human being? An antelope.
Okay. Answer. Let me answer that question.
Okay.
The
again.
second person.
You have just
again.
won the biggest award of your life.
Of my life.
Of your life.
Yeah.
Who is the second person you call?
You know, I've been through so much that no other man knows. Only God. And that's why I said God. I was intentional.
Yeah.
I put God first. I pray. It's Friday. I go to mosques. I've been to Mecca. I put God first in everything because the kind of job we're doing is very spiritual.
It is. Oh.
Say that
You meet
again.
people from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
You meet people with evil eye. You're always outside. You're always in the spotlight. We're always on stage. There's so much
Absolutely.
attached to it that you have to put God first.
Cover yourself.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really meant it when I
Okay,
said
who's
God.
the second person you will call?
My father. My father, it would have been my mom, but she's no more. She's passed. But my father. My
like
father laid the foundation to everything I am today. Even the name Smade.
Yeah,
You know, that name was there. I just needed to take it global.
yeah.
You know, that name was born. I just needed to put my own extra sauce to it.
Oh, O'Shea.
Who else would I call? He's the man that deserves all the taxes
Yeah.
around the brand. So
That's amazing.
I'll call my father.
Legacy.
You know, and he's still my best friend. He's still the only person I can relate with. He's friends with all my staffs. He's friends with all my friends. He's friends with all the people around me.
It's nice seeing father and son.
And to tell you what,
relationship.
on London Fashion Week, promoting this outfit made in African brand, you can see it on my Instagram. My father was walking that stage with me on his birthday.
Oh, that is so
London
amazing.
Fashion Week. That's, you know, you
That's
have to-
amazing. My dad could never.
I'm screaming.
I said it earlier. I said the world has become more transactional than ever. What about humanity?
Yes.
Let's take it back to loving ourselves
Oh my gosh. No.
correctly. How many times do you look at your father and your mother and thank them?
Yeah.
Not for anything they've done, but for bringing you to life. The same way you go worship God in church on Friday, on Sunday, and go to mosque on Friday to pray, you should be thankful to your parents.
Facts.
They deserve everything.
Yeah.
Everything. So I think the only person I'll call is my father. You know, and my father would be that person because he understands me from when I was a little boy to when I became, you know, junior at Yoshu. So I was junior at Yoshu before I was Smade. You know, and then I became King Smade. So there's so much. My father if I call my father now, the king, that's what he calls me.
That's what he calls you. Oh,
Yeah.
I love
He
that.
calls me king. So that's my best friend. That's the man that understands, you know, my pain, my vision, where I'm heading. So my father, I would have said my son because he looks up to me so much. But my father is definitely the one I'll call.
Guys, what a heavy, not heavy in a good way, just like, I feel like I took so many gems personally.
knowledge.
I was so inspired, so motivated. Like this guy. Smade, how do you feel having been here? Like, tell us how
I think
we need you back again, another episode. I
have
feel like
to.
there's a lot to talk about.
I feel like I want to know about your
I
personal
haven't
life.
come for this girl on my left.
Yeah.
And this one on my this one is for you. But honestly, it's a blessing to be here.
Yeah.
I feel like this should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I strongly believe there's never a better time. So God's timing is the best.
Yeah.
And how everybody can put their weight and support behind this, this podcast is really important.
Yeah.
Because we have to tell our stories.
Yes.
I really love what you guys are doing.
Come on.
And I promise to promote it.
I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, fast. Guys, we're holding him accountable,
Yeah. And guess what? Look out for more festivals.
Hey.
Look out for more shows.
Yes.
Look out for more creative talents. And I'm talking about creative talent, not just the artists. I'm talking about artists, DJs, producers. It's endless.
You have catering, musician,
we got
dance.
everything coming.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's time for us to go back to basic and do what we have been doing. It's like reinventing passion in ourselves.
Yeah.
And take out the transactional aspect of it. So that way we can build more than what we've already built.
Absolutely.
We did this together.
Yeah.
It's not just one man. It's not just CEO. It's not just Smade.
Yeah.
It's not just the man behind the camera. It's a collective effort.
Yeah.
And if we understand that if we can all come together, we can move stronger.
Absolutely.
What's going on in Africa right now? Africa is the price.
Yeah.
Our food, our talents, our fashion, who we are, everything. We are the price. And we have to understand this and move forward together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Smade.
That's made.
And it's a wrap.
This podcast is produced by Unedited.